Good morning everyone. I am Rudhinesh from EC department. Today I am going to explain about Coulomb's law and Ampere's law. First we see about Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law states that whenever two charge Q1 and Q2 are separated by a distance R, then the force acting them are equal to Q1 and Q2 are directly proportional to the force, and distance is inversely proportional to the square of its distance. When we equating that, we can get the proportionality constant, the K equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Epsilon naught is permeability in free space. Now we discuss about Ampere's law. Ampere's circuit law states that every current carrying conductor, whenever it conducts the current, it will produce a magnetic field around it. So we can say that the integral of current is equal to BDL equal to mu naught Ni, where mu naught equal to permeability in free space. We can find the direction of electric current using right thumb rule. We need to place the thumb in the direction of current, and the palm will show the direction of magnetic field. Thank you. And further law will explain about Sabarish and Sabari ME.
Myself Sabarish. I am going to start today's law is Faraday's law. Let me considering two coils, one is a stationary coil and one is a movable coil. When there is a turns increases, the magnetic flux in the turns will be increases. When there is a two coils, first coil consists of the switch from the power source, and the secondary coil has the galvanometer. Whereas the galvanometer, which is identifies what the magnetic flux is produced by the stationary coil. When there was a power supply, when we are given to the first coil only, the field is electric flux will be obtained in a second coil, that's a movable coil. The galvanometer will be identified. When we increases the number of turns in a coil, the magnetic flux produced in that will be increases. When we decreases the coil size, the magnetic flux produced in the coil will be decreased. Whereas the equation says E equal to minus N. Minus N indicates the number of turns. d phi by dt means d phi means now change in magnetic flux, change in time. Thank you. Gauss law by Sabari MA.
Good morning everyone. I am Sabari MA from EC department. I am here to explain about Gauss law. For Gauss law, consider one sphere. There have a point charge in the middle of the sphere. That point charge will disseminate the electric fields. That the total electric field is called electric flux. Then the Gauss law is defined as the total electric fields in a closed surface is equal to the charge enclosed by the permittivity. Here we see the psi equal to Q enclosed divided by epsilon naught, where psi is the electric field, E vector is the electric field, ds vector equal to inferential surface area, Q enclosed is the charge enclosed, epsilon naught is the permittivity of air. Thank you.
Hi, myself Deva of second year EC. I am going to share my experience of Ampere's law, what we have learned in our class. First of all, Ampere's law tells about the relation of magnetic field and current. Next, we can use this Ampere's law to understand the magnetic field patterns in electromagnetics, and we can use this Ampere's law to solve more complex problems. When comparing to other law, Ampere's law is very easier to solve more complex problems. And coming to the real life applications, using this Ampere's law, we can design MRI magnets used in medical.